Now to new attention on creatine, the supplement bodybuilders made famous is now all the rage after a new article in the Wall Street Journal says it could be key for improving your health and longevity, especially for women. Dr. Tara Narula is back now to break it down for us. And Doc, good morning to you. And
good morning.
What exactly is creatine and what role does it play in our bodies?
This is probably the most popular performance enhancing supplement. It's been around since the 90s. It's $1 billion market, and as you said, it is all over social media. So it is a naturally occurring substance. We make it in our liver and kidneys. You need about 2 grams per day. We make 1 gram, and then we usually eat 1 gram. That typically comes from meat or fish. So if you eat a pound of meat, you're going to get 1 gram of creatine. And essentially what it is an energy supplement. It is replenishing, helping us to build ATP, which is kind of the cellular building block for energy in our muscles. 95% of it is stored in our muscles. We do find some of it in our brain. So it is very helpful for those short bursts of high intensity exercise. So football, sprinting, weightlifting. It has not been shown to be as effective for endurance athletics, but interestingly, professional associations like the NCAA, the IOC all allow creatine, and actually the International Society for Sports Nutrition says it is probably the most effective performance enhancing supplement for high intensity exercise.
Wow, that's good to know. So you said we need 2 milligrams.
2 grams.
2 grams. Who should be taking it though?
Great question. So we talked a lot about athletes, but there's some data to suggest that even seniors who are at risk of losing muscle may benefit from this. We also know that creatine has some benefits in terms of the research for cognition, preventing neurodegenerative diseases, and memory. We also think about women, although most of the research has been on men. And so when you think about safety, we always worry about that with supplements because they're not regulated by the FDA, but this does seem to be safe. The most common side effect is weight gain from water retention. But we typically say if you're going to buy it, look for one that is NSF certified, so third-party certified for safety and quality. In terms of how it works, you usually buy a powder like this one, and you would mix it into a drink like this. Typically, you would do either a loading dose of 20 grams per week, followed by a maintenance dose of about 2 to 5 grams per day. Other people just start with the 2 to 5 grams per day. You want to look for the micronized creatine because it dissolves better. Creatine monohydrate is the type. Typically do it with a room temperature liquid, not with a caffeinated beverage, and if you take it with some sort of carbohydrate or protein, it does seem to get absorbed better. If you're using it for the brain health, you may need higher levels. The data has shown more like 8 to 10 grams per day.
It sounds like it's hard to get enough naturally. You said a pound of meat
if you're
for
vegetarian, right? Like I'm almost mostly vegetarian, so I probably am creatine deficient. But yes, I think for people who don't eat a lot of meat or fish, you may run low for sure.
But don't overdo it either.
But don't overdo it.
All right.
Don't overdo anything.
Yes. That's good.